gonna do a brief talk about heart peace. I have this Matthew Lullaby song that someone recorded me playing finger piano to the first Devon Rex cat I had a close relationship with. So I'm going to talk a little bit about heart peace. This is a continuation of the Person-Centered Healing Tour, so thank you for watching. It's fun for me because the tour is essentially just the essential things that I am passionate about as a person, as a healing practitioner. Hi, thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. So I'm going to talk about heart peace in this video. And please feel free to stay. You're the only person, but you're welcome to stay. I'm just going to talk about heart peace. So the origin for me, of heart peace, of course, I'm not the creator of heart peace, but for me, the way that I connected with it was that I offered a series of meditation healings with the topic and the focus. The topic and the focus was heart peace. And so I wanted to mention a little bit about meditation healings. So meditation healings are essentially a guided meditation, and it's a healing simply by the self-connection that the person who receives the guidance experiences. So the energy body is the main part of it. The basic part of it is the chakras, which run up from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. I like to say that as the central spectrum. So connecting in a meditational space essentially is healing. It's a process of exploration. It's a journey into your energy body, and those meditation healings were very heart-centered. There was always a heart theme woven throughout. And I love to guide in a way that's playful and invites you to receive in a creative way through your own connection with yourself. What I love about all of us as embodied souls, as I see it, that we're really designed for self-connection. And in that self-connection, receiving insight. Our entire bodies are designed to listen, not just our ears. So that's another beautiful benefit of meditation healing. There's this sensitivity in our systems that we can connect with and tune in with and utilize on a daily basis. That's so beautiful. So our bodies are designed to listen, not just our ears, our whole body, physical and energy. So our hearts listen. I find that mind does. And as I explore what heart peace is for me, I am able to practice using my heart sentience. So that's something that I really am excited about talking more about. Heart sentience, so the sensing heart, because sensing in the heart is sometimes just outside of language. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I look forward to connecting with you more as well. Thank you for sharing. So I'm just going to say something really brief, in a traditional way. Traditional like energy way, or physical. The heart is a space of love, grief, joy, loss. Sometimes it's known as the seat of the soul. And my Akashic team has said the seat of the sweet self, which I think is just beautiful and sweet. And really, I'm not actually here to tell you what heart peace is, but as a person, and as a healing practitioner, I am here to ask you, what is heart peace for you? What is heart peace for you in your body? And that's an exploratory process for you to embark on if you so choose. I breathe and lean into heart on a daily basis throughout every day. And little by little, I grow a relationship with it. And then there's also like the deeper dives during the meditation healings or in the one-on-one sessions. So, exploring heart peace also could be a fantastic starting place for self-inquiry, and also maybe seeing like if you feel blocked or you have a challenge with it. So that's a great moment or opportunity to reach out, whether to friends or to a healing practitioner. So that's how I think about it. I always encourage people to sort of explore on their own first, because that's how I like to do it. And also I'll encourage that anyway if you work with me or in a group with me. Let's see. Yeah, so my passion about heart peace is also, it just sometimes seems like heart peace is the root that expands into infinite space. And sometimes the heart peace, the resonance of heart peace for each of us, it's almost like that's what we're all seeking and essentially wanting to share with and receive with one another. So it's an exchange, I think, when we think about it in terms of, if I'm really connected to my heart and I'm breathing into heart and questioning what's heart peace for me, how can I have heart peace when I'm grieving or when I'm hurt, or what's present, and can I also have heart peace? And then from that place, begin to relate with others from a compassionate place in heart, from a peaceful place in heart, and see what happens, see if something's different, see if it shifts. And I do want to say, I don't suggest breathing into heart or connecting with heart peace as a way of bypassing. I definitely see it as a invitation and a deep yes and. So, how can we bring it into what is already present? Is it possible? Or even just a little, or just a breath? Yes, we are so much more than our minds. I know my spiritual team was encouraging me to ask body first. And they were saying, body first, ask what body has to say. And, heart is body. So I can summarize what heart peace is, and it's not a breathing technique, and it's actually just an invitation to connect with your heart and to create or to invite a sense of peace in your heart. It's just an invitation. It's not a training. It's not a method. It's just a way of dropping your energy down into your heart space and receiving and listening, relaxing. And again, that's my response, but it's not meant to be prescriptive. It's meant to be supportive, and it's meant to invite you to create a space within your body, energetically and physically, that's private and that can support you and that you can have a relationship with. So I hope that helps, and I love that question. Thank you for asking the question. I think you can create your own breathing technique. I think there's so much pranayama out there, and I'm sure that there's a lot of heart-connected breathing techniques. In the meditation healings that I offer, I will do, guided invitation to breath. But yes, that was my summary on what heart peace is. And again, it's really just an invitation, because I feel intuitively it's such a root, it's such a deep part of what we all truly want, I think, in some way. And I can't say what everybody wants, but to share in heart with others is such a beautiful experience, to share in connection. And so when we can connect with our own heart and come from that place, then connecting with others from that place and just see what happens, practice it a little and see what shifts for you. So thanks so much for joining. I actually went into my Akashic Records and I have 5 questions that they helped to create with me for you and for anyone else who watches this video, and for me too. So again, it's really an invitation. Heart peace is an invitation into self-connection. So I'm going to read you these questions, and I'll put them, underneath this after I post it as well. So what does heart peace feel like for you? What does heart peace mean to you? How can you connect with or create heart peace in your physical and energy body? Why is heart peace relevant to you? What does heart peace want to show you? And they also gave some examples of other ways to explore heart peace. So some suggestive, I think almost like elemental perspectives, adjectives, textures, plural, colors, images, archetypes, loved ones, a hologram of yourself within heart. So those are some beautiful sort of, like I want to say landing pads, but really just sort of like, affirmative, loving, inspiring ways to kind of work with this. So thank you for joining. It's so nice that you were here. The beautiful. Let me read this quote that you're sharing. Audre Lorde said, "Without community, there is no liberation, but liberation must not mean a shedding of our differences, nor the pathetic pretense that our differences do not exist." Ah, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. That's so beautiful. I hope you don't mind that I read it. So beautiful. Thank you. So if anyone, I'm going to close the video, and yes, I agree. And I'm glad that you sensed that. Heart peace is deeply personal while being incredibly universal and connective. Yes, that's how I see it. But again, I really love to defer to just being humble and, with humility, really seeing it as an invitation, and honoring each person's experience with it. But I do find, especially in my Akashic studies in this past 5 months, that so much has been shown to me about the heart space, and it's such a soothing place, and it's such a rich place. So I'm glad you were here. Thank you so much for joining, and I will post everything in the comment or underneath the video if anyone wants to review the questions, and I will be back on here soon. Thank you for joining, and I'll see everybody soon. Thank you.